is the topic of the moment. And so your topic is, in my view, the most important that needs to be tackled with a big surge of activity.
This event is unique. This is taking a look at this from a global perspective, looking at some of these bigger issues.
And the 3 days are focused on the main issues of the storage of energy.
When you speak about developing energy technologies, storage is an important one among this one.
Representing storage as one of the prior objectives in development of new technologies.
We can observe that there's a growing and active diverse landscape of storage technology, RD&D.
We are talking about innovation.
The technology is where it is, it's going where it's going, and we are the driving force behind that. But that is inexorably linked with the markets that these systems have to make money in, and the policies and structures that they have to function and manage themselves within.
The potential market for energy storage as we go into the future is simply enormous.
As it is required to capture those revenues and profits in various niche corners in the market for it to survive.
So the key question ahead of us is, where is the market heading?
And the markets for storage need to be reviewed in a way where to put value more on flexibility and adaptability. And actually these are the 2 new pillars of the energy system.
Making sure that markets are crafted appropriately and designed to reward the values of energy storage. And
we need to develop our policies so we can open up these markets. We need to make sure that our regulators have the information and the tools that they need to make these informed decisions and to implement the appropriate policies.
We think the regular framework for storage should be technology open. It's not a good way to say only this technology will solve the problems.
Who is best at doing what, and how I can use this asset in the most efficient possible way.
Storage is very central to our energy technology policy, serving the needs of energy and climate change objectives.
It's important for the future of the energy markets and also for the energy security of Europe to integrate better the growing shares of renewables and therefore to explore synergies between fossil fuels and renewables to coexist better together.
What we need for the future with the new energy mix and whatever is changing in the demand side, the production side and the grid side is flexibility.
Regulation and policy are very important.
Storage appears as an identified part in the energy system, and it's more and more addressed, considered as an important part which can, let's say, allow to proper develop and integrate all the energy flows in the energy system.
Standing storages represent a 4th element in the energy system. Storage is not everything. There are different solutions, as you have shown before. Then the different technologies render different services, as I said. Storages are really needed. There is no way out.
But we have to ask ourselves in Europe, also in the US, do we do the best or the most what we have to do in order to achieve that goal towards a sustainable energy system? That's a big question mark, and I hope that EASE takes that message and brings it to Brussels, because I think there is still quite a lot of education needed.
The biggest takeaway for me is how important it is to get so many people from so many different countries together and talking about this, because
we need to increase the collaboration, and we need to move globally the markets to engage storage. So this is an important topic which we found.